This is Slick Talk and I'm back with another video. I want to explain why A-reece is the one. I want to explain why the supporters ride for A-reece as much as we do. A-reece to us is the light at the end of the tunnel. Some of us don't have the connections. We don't have the resources. We don't have the funding. So we put all our energy into Reece because we believe Reece can make it through. We believe if Reece makes it, I can make it. That's how we view it. If Reece makes it, without the connections, without the TV, without the radio, I can make it. That is why we ride so much for A-reece, because remember, A-reece is somebody that's been blackballed in the industry. When was the last time you saw an A-reece song on TV? When was the last time you heard an A-reece song on the radio? You never hear A-reece songs on the radio. So if he makes it, and if he does numbers without the radio, without the TV, it's gonna completely change the game, because it would mean rappers, entertainers, guys like me, we can make it in this game without having the support from the industry. It means the internet can be our support. It means the internet can push us. We don't necessarily need the industry anymore, which is going to be a completely different game. That is why A-reece with Paradise 2, the theme around Paradise 2 is The Matrix. Basically what that means is it's breaking the system. It's changing something. It's free thinking. It's changing something that's been happening for years. Something that a lot of people don't understand. Breaking through the industry, breaking through their system. That's what A-reece represents for us. So if Reece makes it, he's gonna make it for me. He's gonna make it for you. Because I know what it's like when people look at you as a controversial figure. And when you don't get certain opportunities because certain gatekeepers and people who are influential in the game don't like you. And this is all centered around the fact that you're controversial. But nobody has actually had a conversation with you, but they believe that you have a bad attitude and that you're difficult to work with. If Reece makes it, he's gonna break through all of that. All of that. There's a movie called Desperado. If you watch this movie, the whole movie is centered around rumors. People talking about this guy. He's this, he's dark, he's this, he's bad, he's this. But nobody has actually spoken to this guy. So it's like people talk about him, but they don't talk to him. And that's Reece. People will talk about him and they make their own assumptions about how Reece is and how Reece acts. But nobody has actually had a conversation and took the time to understand who Reece is. If Reece makes it, he's gonna completely change the game. It's gonna be like a generational shift in the culture where new faces are coming through. We understand there were the old guys, the OGs who did it before us, and we respect that. Thank you for what you did. But now it's a generational shift. We're gonna take this shit. We're taking over. We're not coming here to beg. We're not coming here to please. We're taking this shit because it wasn't given to us. So we're gonna have to take it. And if Reece goes through and makes it and gets the #1 album, it's gonna completely change the game. It's gonna completely change the game for me, and it's gonna completely change the game for you. Because you don't need funding anymore. You don't need the industry anymore. We can make it without the industry. Reece is Neo, and he's about to prove it with Paradise 2. He's breaking through the Matrix, and he's completely changing the game. And that is all what we all want to see. I'm here for it. When Paradise 2 drops, I'm gonna release a fire video. Trust me. Because I believe in this album so much that I would put my channel on it. I believe in Paradise 2, and I believe A-reece is gonna completely change the game. The same way that Neo did in The Matrix. If you watch The Matrix, it's about free thinking, breaking through, the chosen one. That's Reece. Residual self-image. That's the beginning. Residual self-image is the beginning. Watch what A-reece turns into. Elaine is signed to Columbia Records. Nasty C is signed to Def Jam Records. It's Def Jam. So if Reece was to break through, can you imagine the deals that are going to be on the table? I'm talking real money. I'm talking real money. If Nasty can get signed by Def Jam and Elaine can get signed by Columbia, can you imagine the deal that's gonna be on the table for Reese? I'm telling you, Reese is the truth. Reese is the fucking truth, and he's about to prove it with Paradise 2. Make sure you get that album, man. Paradise 2 is coming, and it is coming with a bang. Like this video and subscribe. This is Slick Talk.